is going to require a sampling of some DNA, which will be facilitated through saliva and these Q-tips. I'm going to give him 2 Q-tips, and Amor is going to put it in his mouth and put a little bit of spit, a little bit of saliva on it. So he'll enter them in here. Put them in these tubes. And we'll load them into these guns, these wands, special technology. And with the DNA inside here, like everybody's got their own frequency based on their DNA, as I point it to him, they stay pointing at him. If I point it at the cameraman, it's not his DNA. The wand said, no, bring it back to him more. Boom, they lock into him. So, step sideways a few steps. Watch what happens, they follow him. Okay, walk back, and once again, they follow him. So, his DNA is tuned to him. Like every radio station has its own frequency, every person has their own frequency. I'm going to walk backwards, and as I walk backwards, we measure his life force, his energy field, which you can see is right here by the edge of this wall. Okay, and so anything we put on, in, near our body has energy, and it has an influence on our life force as well. As you see, typically what we do is we take Q-tips, swab it, saliva, we put it in these tubes, and then we load it in the gun. Another way of doing it, there's many ways of doing it, anything that represents the person has energy. So in this case, we have Amor Solo's driver's license, which contains a photograph, a signature, a driver's license number, address, and so on. Okay, so there's lots of information here. But everything is information. We're dealing with information transfer. We too are information, which can be measured. We've created 2 photocopies. So here we have 2 photocopies, and we're going to cut these out of the big sheet of paper, and we are going to replace the DNA that we had here with the 2 copies. So go ahead. I'm going to roll this up so we can load it into our gun. Stick this in this one. Okay, and now we're going to roll the other photocopy up, and we're going to load it into the second one. So I want you to keep this in your pocket for right this moment. Just stick it in your pocket. Don't put it back in your wallet yet, because we're going to do something else that is unique. We're going to pass your driver's license to another person, and they're going to hold it and see what the wands are going to do. Okay, so we've now got this data, this information from you, just like what we would do with putting it into information into the app for limbic arc. Okay, so I pointed at you, and it's tuned into you based on your information. So once again, walk sideways into that direction, and watch what happens. It follows him. Okay, come on, walk back. All right, it comes back so you can see. It has the same effect as taking physical DNA. So we can use photographs, we can use driver's license, we can use signatures, even footprints, thumbprints. We can enter it in there, and we get the same kind of reading. Now, maybe we can have Jackie come in here for a second, and I want you to pass your driver's license to Jackie. Okay, so while you're going through that motion, okay, so go ahead, and then I want Jackie to walk away with that driver's license. So watch what the wands are going to do. Okay, one is going to follow wherever she's going and wave that driver's license over. You can see how that wand is following the driver's license. Okay, so everything being energy, your information has energy. That's why that wand is following your driver's license while the other one is still staying pointing at you. So there's kind of like 2 of you. So this is how we can measure using all kinds of information.